So let's move on to our final section before the quick-fire questions on competition. So I guess the hotel industry is, it's one of the most competitive industries in the world. There's so many operators in this industry. So how does Swiss-Belhotel differentiate itself from what's already out there?
We differentiate, I tell people you'll feel a Swiss-Bell you won't see it. So we don't do cookie cutter hotels.
Right.
So you feel our heart, you feel our style. Plus, I run the hotel for the owner. Okay, and it's his hotel, and that has its challenges. Whereas the huge chains will have their own fixed systems. We are flexible. We let the owner express his style, his approach. Of course, that has its challenges also,
Yeah. And we mentioned in the last section on international business how going into some of these developing countries, when you do go in and you are one of the first people in this country starting a hotel that's, I guess, the first of its kind, when the country starts to develop and all the big players come in as well, the Hiltons and the Accors and so on, how do you stay ahead of the competition having gotten there early in the first place?
Well, I don't see it as a race,
right, because
the business is growing so fast, there's room for everybody. Okay, and so everybody is looking for a style, and sometimes, the international tourist or traveller, they've had enough of the real big, and they want to feel the local flavour. So that's our differentiation. But I don't see people as competitors. We're just in different market segments.
Okay.
And tourism is the fastest growing business in the world, and you just see the growth in the airline industry.
Yep.
Emirates now flies direct from Dubai to Auckland.
I saw that. It's very cool.
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah.
And there's 4 flights a day from Dubai to New Zealand.
Yeah. That'll be good for your business, right?
Sure.
You'll be able to get over there fast.
And so when people ask me, what is your strategy? I said, I just sit on a plane like Emirates Airline. I take out their in-flight magazine. I just look at their flight map, and that tells me, I've done the research, that tells me where the world's going.
Right, okay, very interesting. And you mentioned how they're not really competition, the different market segment, but do you watch the other players in the industry?
Totally. Well, the great thing is we have computer systems, and I know the room rate everyone's charging in the city.
Right.
Just look at it on the computer. You have special programs, so we know exactly what everyone's doing.
Right.
So of course we're watching very carefully, okay?
Yeah, so you recommend to other business owners out there to watch the competition?
Always watch their competition. Always get out and look at competition. So many people just sit in their own hotel or sit in their own office and don't look.
Right.
Get out and say, I tell them, move out and sit in the lobby of another hotel and find out what's going. Stay in another hotel.
Do you stay in your own hotels?
I stay in my own hotels, but I also stay in other hotels also.
Okay.
And find out why they're doing things. So I'm photographing the room all the time. I'm photographing the restaurants.
Yeah.
So it's very simple. It's actually quite simple. It's like the Chinese art of war. You have to know what the competition or the enemy are doing, and if you don't know your competitors, who are actually, as I say, all part of the same market.
Right. Yeah, and let's talk about, I guess, technology and the rise of, in particular, with some competitive technology players. Obviously, Airbnb is now doing phenomenally well. So, does businesses like that pose a threat to the hotel industry?
They're not a threat. They're a challenge.
Right. Okay,
and a challenge you can handle. A threat, you're going to wake up dead probably, but a challenge is okay. Airbnb is amazing that they've just found a niche. It's not going to go away, but they're going to show an alternative, and the market will soon learn that maybe there's some risk factors there, or maybe it's not so quite as comfortable, or maybe they don't have the privacy, and also it's not as cheap as they think.
Exactly.
Yeah. Do you want to pay another $50 and be in the centre of London, or get it half price and be 2 hours train right away?
Right. So you think that type of business is, although it's competition, it's definitely not going to take over traditional hotels?
No. I think there's room for. We have to change also.
Yep.
We have to look at the way we market our product, market our rooms.
Right.
And the whole game is changing. We're becoming a stock market of hotels. Prices of rooms change every day.
Yeah,
you can book if you go to Hong Kong, you'll get 4 different rates if you're there for 5 days, depending on what the market's doing.
Right. And players like Booking.com, are they helpful or are they a challenge?
Booking.com Amazing company. They are a,
Because I book all mine through booking.com, and I know that sucks for the guys who own hotels.
it does.
Yeah.
It does. We can't do without them.
Right.
Their commission rates are high.
Yeah.
But you know, they do a great job. So we've got no choice. We've got no choice. We have to learn how to manage.
Yeah.
Of course, they invest more. But we just have to, you know, we have best rate guarantees, all sorts of tricks we're trying to do. But that just keeps us sharp.
Right. Awesome.
Keeps us sharp. Yeah.
Fantastic.